Alright guys, we're back again. I'm going to be doing an update video for the 2025 Run to 100 with Right Place RC and Building Velocity. I've owed you guys a video for a week or so now. A lot of stuff's going on in society as a whole. So I've been having a lot of trouble getting the momentum to get my button gear. So I owe you guys a huge apology between the Charlie Kirk thing and I don't know if my gamer guys would probably know them, but Billy from the Game Chasers passing, and Esmond Gold's father. So those are my three main guys I watch on YouTube. Or not three main guys, but they're three influential people on YouTube for me other than the RC community. So it's between that, I figured it was time, as my daughter's generation would say, to touch grass. So I focused primarily on my family for the past couple of weeks, and I owe you guys a huge apology. There's a lot of stuff, like Wayne especially. I mean, you did your last run. I haven't even commented yet on it. My energy's been real low, so I apologize. I know that's an ebb and flow thing, just like the speed run is. I know there's a lot of guys still in it, but there's a lot of guys that have completed their runs, you might say. So what I'm going to do is this video is going to be a little different. There haven't been a lot of new changes or anything along the way. There is a new guy, RC Crazy. He's entered in the race, and he's doing great. I still haven't heard from him yet on his address and whatnot, so shoot me an address if you can, bud, so that I can get the stuff out to you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you on screen in a minute, and we'll go through the last few videos and talk about things and see where we're headed. Now, you see, like, part of my plan from the beginning was to not be in a hurry, and you could tell by my speeds. I mean, I'm only at like 65 right now, which is, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly fine. But you know, I'm holding the contest. I should be a little further along, and if the goal is 100, but part of that is because I knew it was a year long, and I didn't want to be at 100 miles an hour just watching other people's. I want to be part of that process. So, and what I've also noticed is the views that are shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. So it's primarily, my belief is because most of the people that were in it that are no longer in it are just, you know, they're not checking in because it hasn't changed from their point of view. They're not going to do any more runs and whatnot. But the hope is to get more people involved and join in the fun. I mean, and, you know, whatever. It's not about necessarily getting that top dog spot, but if you put out a video and you're trying to achieve that goal of at least 100 miles an hour, we got the t-shirts going out. Again, I'll go over the whole, before I get into the screen capture, the whole contest is basically to have a camaraderie, we all have a mini goal. So while we have the main contest for the year-long guys, that to get, I think we're at 140 is our current high speed, and then the win prizes. But we do monthly drawings for anybody doing a video. So anybody that's seeing this video for the first time, that's what the goal is. So we're taking any WL or Rlaarlo style buggy like these guys, and you're trying to get them as fast as you can go. I got like three or four cars that are all in the 50s, 60s right now. I'm doing the changes, going to GT. Some of them are staying open. I think VW Turbo Wolf is in the same boat. But I want to take a minute after I explain all this and go over the guys that are done. You know, so they haven't gotten much shouts because I've been focusing on anybody doing runs. And big shout out to folks like H&W Racing. They put out a ton of videos, and they have their own speedrun competition that there's a week or so left. So if you're interested in felony runs, go check them out. And Wayne, Small Under Repair, and Scale Works, he's been doing a bunch of different other stuff personal. If you watch his content, you know what I mean. And all the other guys, you know, like some of Adam's Playground, he's been doing a lot of other stuff, but I think there's a overall tension in the air, not just in YouTube, but in the world, and it's affected me and my content, and I apologize for that, but I don't think I'm any different than anyone else, and I see it in other people's content as well. So in a minute I'll come back, and I'm kind of jibber jabbering, and if I'm not making sense, well, that's kind of how I do things. So you don't expect much different, I guess, at this point, for those that are watching what I got going on. So we got a lot of other stuff going to be going on. I've been focusing on the simple stuff like unboxes and stuff for the new cars, or I'm in the middle of building my first real race competitive team associated that I got for $80 on eBay, and repaint, and, you know, so that video will be coming out. And got a bunch of videos in the works, but a lot of my motivation has been lackluster. It's going to be raining soon, so I've been focusing on family. We're setting up for Halloween, getting things ready for the winter, batting down the hatches, financial stuff, getting the last batch of wood before the winter for the last push build wise. So you'll be seeing some stuff on that as well. I know I'm jibber jabbering, so let me get things set up, and I'll come back and we'll get on the screen capture and we'll do the, you know, whatever. Maybe I'll even react. I'm not planning this at all. I haven't updated the leaderboard. I haven't had. Maybe I'll do it after. Maybe I'll do it before I come back. I don't. So, but either way, I apologize to all my contestants, but I don't think I'm alone in what I'm feeling. I haven't texted Mike much, building velocity, and I apologize to you, Mike, for that. And I mean, I got a thing going with Adventure Time Brent and Mike. We're going to be doing a build soon that's, I mean, I've been waiting for it forever, been real excited to do it and get on it, but right now I'm like, whatever, you know, like, and I don't think I'm alone. So but I don't want you to think that means that I'm not, like, in order for me to watch somebody's video, and when I make a comment, I like to watch, like, if you're taking the time to make the video, I should be taking the time to watch it. And I don't want to pretend to watch it and then just comment. I want to actually watch the video and take my time, and because you're making it for us, so the respect alone that deserves that. So if I'm not speedy in responding or getting to the comments, or even my normal guys that you see me in the comments all the time, I haven't done those. I haven't done responses to comments. It's all part of this feeling. It's been about 2 weeks building up, and it's slowly gotten progressively worse. It's not depression. It's a sadness for society. I have a tendency of feeling other people's emotions and things like that. I don't know what the hell they call that. You know, the whatever it is. Like I that's part of the way I was raised. We're here as servitude, not to aggrandize ourselves. I know it's contradictory being on YouTube, but you know what I'm saying. Like I'm here for service, and because of that, I draw in other people's emotions more than dealing with mine. But now I have my own, so there's a lot of stuff going on, and I don't care what side you're on politically or any of that, because that don't matter. End of the day, we all have the same end goal, and there's certain things you can't control, and if it is what it is, it is what it is. So anyways, enough rambling. I'll be right back, and we'll get into the other second half of this, and hopefully we'll make something that's coherent and you guys want to watch. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so hopefully my screen capture is working here. I never know. But we started it back up, and I'm gonna just start with where we got going on. So here's our playlist. You see here we got this gentleman here. I don't think he intended to be part of our speedrun competition, but run to 100 caught me in a search. I just put him up there just to do it, just give him some shouts. So give him some love if you can. And this is what I was talking about earlier. This is and I don't blame him. Wayne, small under repair, he's calling it quits with his last run, so I have to update the leaderboard, but he's tapped out at 111 on his XTS Rlaarlo P12. So there's a couple in there that, and then you got Tycoon. He was busy for a while, and now he's back, and he just got a 112 km/h run on his low C. Those are the two that I still have to update on the leaderboard. Other than that, we're pretty much all set. Now you see, this is his Wayne's 111 mph run, and then Team RC, our buddy in Italy, he got another. He did a gear change, so he'll probably be getting out soon. He also got a new XC. Go check his channel out. He's got a new XC ESC. Speaking of that, we have, don't forget, we got a new prize for the end of season drawing. We're going to be doing end of season drawing with the end of season final for all the other guys. So if you've done any videos, and especially in the end, or like a thank you, or I'm done, or whatever, like Wayne has done, you make sure you get it in there so we can get you in the end of your contest, because that's the best way I can say thank you, and Mike and I can say thank you to all you guys. So also we got the last run before the crash with Wayne Small and Repair on his AM-X12, and that one went out first. And the RC Crazy one is right here. That's our newest contestant. So go check him out. He's got the newest 100 mph club. That's on the updated website, so I've made those changes. And then Paul Swith has got a 112 mph with his it's a 114, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's his Arrma 114. So you see all those there. Make sure you go check those out. And that's Mike's last update. And that was this little over a week old. Like I said, I'm doing my best. It's not because I don't enjoy it or any of that. I'm having trouble even getting onto the YouTube as a whole. I'm finding myself emotionally drained. So it's all temporary. Once the seasons change and I get into Halloween's always fun for me and my family. So I used to do tractor rides for about 30 years at our local farm market, and I probably run all the children in this area at one time or another on my tractor rides. So it's a very small farm market, but everybody knew where it was. Anyways, so it's a good time of year for me, and I actually trying to set something up for the kids. That's what I've been spending most of my time on. Anyways, so I want to thank all you guys. We got 626 videos, squirrel, and 5,000 views according to this listing, but that's 5,000 direct clicks on the playlist itself, and that's insane. That's awesome. You guys are the best. So Dozer's got a run out 81 mph. I'm not sure with this is a new one. He said he's rebuilding, and it'll be back at it again. Dozer's awesome. You should check him out. He does a lot of other stuff too. And then you got my run for 65 down here, but I think that'll cover all the ones catching us up to there. You can see it here on our website, or the Right Place RC. We got RC Crazy is the newest guy on the triple digit club on September 10th. And that's like 20 guys we got in there now. And here's the last couple drawings, and on here you see where I'm hovering over those, actually link to the videos from those drawings. So if you're interested in seeing the actual drawings and all the winners and prizes that went out. The only one I'm still haven't heard on for this is RP Full Throttle. I'm not sure if you got in touch with Mike. Like I said, I haven't really talked to him recently, and again, I apologize, Mike, for that. I apologize to all you guys, but real life is real life, and sometimes you got to deal with things, for whatever it's worth. So I'm not going to go over all this too much. You got RC Speedrunner still in the top, 132. Paul Swift's right behind, 112. AGR Speed Labs at 108, and then RP Full Throttle is a 103, so he's a contender. Same with Wayne, he was at 103, but these are for the 114 as well. So now Paul Swift, he had his Grom, but I don't think he's done anything else with that. I know Paul Swift said he's going to be putting up some more runs. Same with H&W Racing. I expect them to do a couple more once their speed run's done. And I know the Sailor Boys, you guys will be back at it. But I wanted a huge thanks for the guys that are done. Like our Space Cadet, I haven't heard from him, so he's probably finaled out at 91. And I know Memphis is done. If you haven't seen, go check out his latest update video. He's frustrated with the little cars. He's back to the big guys. And he's probably, I don't know if he's in the Typhon or the felony speed run with James and HW Racing and Brandy. But either way, it's whatever that's worth. And an RP Full Throttle had a run back in April. And the Sailor Boys Speedster 100, man, he's been all over the place. I don't know if he's going to be getting another run in or not. Joe vs. RC, he's got his. Well, we'll get to that. Test Driver, he's been doing less videos lately, but probably real life. I think he's got a RC shop that he helps run, or he runs, or not sure exactly how that works. Then you got for the 112s, you got VW Turbo Wolf still at 140. AGR Speed Lads is right behind him with 129, and Dexter's got 125. He snuck in there for third place. And then you got all these guys in the hundreds. So you got Wayne's at 121. RC Speedster's tied with him at 121. Paul Swift, that's the car that he lost in from the Ninja Turtles that went down the drain. So I still can't believe that, man. Someday I hope you can take a look. I know he said he went with his buddy and checked it out. And here's RC Crazy. He's got 112. Oh, AGR Speed Labs before that, 116. Or 111.22, which is just eked out by 0.22 from HW Racing James. So I'm sure he'll get back out and try and get RC Crazy. And a big shout out to him. I apologize for not seeing it earlier. He did some great videos. Go check him out. It's really good, good work all the way around. 100 Rock On, got 104. Melvin, he did say that he'd be back out at it, and he's actually local until October. He's in my area this time of year, which is really cool. I apologize not trying to hook up with you, bud, but the world is what it is. It's crazy. Anyways, Brandy's got 102. Scaleworks got 101. These guys are all the 100 mile an hour club now. Made by Todd G. I haven't heard from him lately. He's in Australia, so he's probably getting into his summer months now. We're starting, or spring for him. So hopefully he'll get another run out once the weather breaks for him. And Jacko Trade's got 101, and then Joe vs. RC, my buddy Joe. He's at 99. He's been there for a while, so I'm hoping that he breaks that 1 mile an hour he's got to get. I don't know where his car's at or where he's at with that. Big shout out to him though. Memphis looks like he's staying at 98, and Wayne, this is the one I do have to change. I have to change that to 111, which will pump you up there. So it'll be a 3-way tie for that. And they're all Sailor Boys. I expect to see them soon. They do cars and stuff. You guys should go check it out. He does a lot of big funny cars. Jeff, I believe one of his cars was made into a Matchbox or a Hot Wheels. Excuse me if I got it wrong, guys. I'm going off, just flying from memory, and old man brain ain't as good as he used to. But yeah, it's cool. So go check him out. He's at those shows. He said he'd be back at it. Memphis got his 93 on his other one. Dozer, he's 92, but he's going to get another run. Real Life for the Safes, I haven't heard from them since they did the run back in May. Hopefully he gets another run out. He's got some cool rigs. And he's right there on the edge, 10 miles an hour. Just get a little more juice or something. One bigger tooth or something like that. Now Dozer's AM-X12, that's the one that he crashed at 81, so I know he rebuilt it since then. There's more Sailor Boys in Memphis Moto, HW Racing. Jay Kidwell, we haven't heard from him in a while. Back in February, he got 74. And Melvin had his X12S. I think that's the one he's working on now. Now, Affordable RC, I haven't heard from him from April as well. It's 86, so he might be out of the standings, but then again, he might be waiting for fall. Craziest Monkey, same way. He's got 69 miles an hour BX12. Nathan Warble's got 70.3 back in April. So something happened in April. I hope it wasn't me, where all this, everybody stopped running. Well, I doubt it is, but whatever. And the Dozer's got his WL down here, and then you got Steven Sailor with his BX12 again, and J&B Ghost Hunters. Now we'll probably see him again. Either way, if he's not, his isn't just, obviously he does ghost hunting and all other stuff. And RC Builder Online, he showed up his last video. I think I have to update the video on it, but I don't think he got a new speed. I have to double check that. There was like 3 videos I put in the playlist. Suggest you go check it out. And this is Lauren's car. She just hasn't done a run with me in quite some time. So, but check out all our sponsors, and check out, these are all the guys in the competition, one way, shape, or form. Get them all subbed. If you're interested in joining them, just shoot me an email. It's on the website, rightplacerc.com, or go to my contacts on YouTube. I'm primarily YouTube, but I do push a lot of content on all the other social medias. It's all auto AI generated. The original is on YouTube. And make sure you check out our other sponsors, Urginex and CNHL. Sponsored links are in the middles here, or in my description, or in Mike's description. You do his or mine, doesn't matter. WL's got Winter's Evening's got the WL bearings back in, but we still haven't figured out Rlaarlo. Yeah, and we got another drawing coming up 10/23, so keep an eye out right for the it'll be the last open drawing before the end of the season. So hopefully by then we're rounding the corner and everybody's getting the runs that they gotta do. Now, granted, there's still 2 months for Christmas, but that is what that is. You know, weather changes, harder to do runs. So hopefully you guys dig what we got going on. Check out my Amazon store. It's the right place. On there you can see my videos. I'm starting to do product videos for manufacturers, so on the actual manufacturer listing on Amazon, you'll see my videos in there as well now. So something I've been working on as part of the influencer package. Hopefully that works out all right. And make sure you go to mine or Mike's channels, check us out, keep us in mind. The playlist is on my channel and the website there. Again, thank all you guys that are in it, and things will be looking more up. I was hoping to get a run out before I did this video. I was a lot of hopes. I got a lot of stuff going on, but most likely you'll see videos on this little guy next. And we have a change of plans. I was going to go GT on this one, but I've decided to take the 3D printed stuff off of this, put it on this guy, and then go GT on this, because my body is so small. My GT body I'm using, it's a really small one, so it'll work better on the 14 as opposed to the 12. So anyways, for whatever that matters, again, thanks you all for being part of this and being so cool, and I'll see you when I see you. All right, peace. Oh jeez.
Stay tuned for more, just getting started. Every guy you'll feel worried. Everything you feel the right place. Right this way, you know you try. Going some nuts, a little taty by the light. It's great, we're on your side. On Mike said I was right. Really like to play. Right place was Kansas 7, winning mile on Kim Members. Right place, sucker, had a fish 10%.